Hey guys, it's Leah with Crab and Moon. Welcome to your June monthly tarot and astrology forecast. So, I'm going to talk a bit about the new moon and the full moon, the general astrology for the month, and then pull some oracle and tarot cards for the general energies and the sign specific energies so that you can use the general flow of the month to your advantage and work with it to the best of your abilities and yeah, take control of your June and make it awesome. So we're in Gemini season until June 21st when it switches to Cancer season. So Gemini season is a mutable air sign, which means it's all about the intellect, communication. It's pretty fast paced. It's mutable, so it is pretty flexible. You might find yourself sort of socializing more than normal, especially with the nice weather too. Trying new things, like trying new hobbies, picking up new interests, sort of dabbling in many different interests, many social circles. It's very fast paced and it's a lot of movement. So if you're not a Gemini or an air sign, you might feel a little bit exhausted by it at times, but it's good to embrace it and sort of flex your social muscle and get out there and have conversations with people you normally wouldn't converse with and learn new things. You know, Gemini is also a sign of research and gaining knowledge. So try researching a topic you've always been interested in, but you didn't really ever delve into before. So it's just a good time to work with the intellect. You might journal, you might write some poetry, read some new books. It's all about thoughts and words and socializing. So have some fun with that. We have a Gemini new moon on June 3rd. So new moons always bring exciting new projects, new relationships, new ideas. With it being in Gemini, I'm going to say that you might find a lot of new relationships popping up. And this could be various types of relationships. So you might meet some new friends, you might, through new hobbies and new interests, meet new people that share interests with you. You might meet a friend of a friend and you really click, or you're dating, you're meeting new people, you're pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. Maybe in work you make some new friends among your coworkers. It's that type of thing. So it's sort of getting out there and entering new social circles and if that's something you're looking to do, to bring in new people and to meet new people, the new moon is a good time to just sort of set that intention, decide how you can best put yourself out there and meet new people. Or maybe if that's not something you're looking to do, you feel you need a break from socializing, the new moon could be a good time to set some personal intentions, things that you want to learn. So figuring out some new interests and starting a new project. And then on June 17th, we have the full moon in Sagittarius. So the full moon is a time of intense emotions, things reaching their peak, things that have been building for a while, whether that's a conflict energy or it's just a project or an excitement, something that's been building and growing. The full moon is a time for answers, for insight, for illumination, culmination, and then of course letting go and releasing the old. So Sagittarius is a mutable fire sign. So we have a lot of mutable energy this month, which means a lot of change, a lot of go with the flow, a lot of new things outside of your comfort zone that are going to push you to, be adaptable. And so if you're not a mutable sign, it could be a bit of a struggle, but just, I would say, sort of go with it and make yourself slightly uncomfortable this month because it's really going to help you grow and expand your knowledge, expand your experience, expand your social circle. The full moon in Sagittarius is going to be a lot about bringing up your own personal life philosophy, your beliefs about the world, what you believe in, what you're really passionate about, and how that compares to everyone else's beliefs. So it could be a little bit there could be a little bit of tension if you're getting into intellectual discussions or debates about philosophy or about religion or about your view of the world. It's going to be, there could be some tension there. But I would suggest release the fear of sharing your thoughts with the world, because everyone is allowed to have their own unique passions, their own beliefs, and their own philosophies. And Gemini season and the full moon in Sagittarius are a good time to release any fears about, what other people think. So it's okay to disagree with people. It's okay to have discussions and to have a little bit of tension energy in your conversations, because that's how we grow, that's how we learn. It's just about being respectful and being open to the opinions of other people. So that's the full moon energy for you on June 17th. It'd be a good time to read a book on something that you don't know anything about, or to, read some articles on a political topic from the other perspective, that kind of thing. It's expanding your worldview, and travel will be really big. So if you have the opportunity to travel, even if it's something sort of small or low scale, do it. Expand your horizons, put yourself out there. It's all about pushing comfort zones this month. So, for our animal for the month, we got tortoise. You're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. So like I said, with Gemini season being a little bit scattered and a little bit fast-paced and a little bit hectic, for some people and some signs that works, and that's exciting and that feels natural. For others, it can make you feel fragmented. So you just need to sort of figure out how the speed is working for you. If things are moving too fast, make the time to slow down in your schedule. Build the time in for quiet time and rest. If you're enjoying the fast-paced, scattered energy of Gemini season, just make sure you're, staying balanced, everything in moderation, and you're not overdoing it. It's just about balance with the pace of your life this month. So just check in with that. If it's not moving fast enough, then put yourself out there and challenge yourself. And if it's moving too fast, then make time to slow down like the tortoise. Okay? So I'll pull a couple of tarot cards, probably 2 or 3, just for the general energy of June for everybody. And then for each element, so if you're a water sign, an earth sign, fire sign, or air, I'll pull an additional card that's more specific to you. And I will put the timestamps below so that you can just skip ahead to your element after the general reading. And I'll also put the info below for Crab and Moon's Facebook page and website, so that if you want a personal reading for the month of June to see exactly what your month is sort of mapped out as so far energetically, you can do that. And we have some other readings on there as well. So we got the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So this is the ultimate Gemini card, I would say. It's pretty fitting. It's a card of communication and setting boundaries and intellect. So be firm in your ideas, in your beliefs, and in expressing your truth this month. Be the Gemini. Be the intellectual leader. Don't be afraid to converse with people you don't normally converse with. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to set your boundaries in your relationships, professional, personal, all types. Be rational and reasonable, but be strong in your convictions. And don't be afraid to sort of slice through the bullshit, the noise, the extra stuff that isn't helping you. Don't be afraid to cut things off. Don't be afraid to cut relationships out that are dragging you down. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, is the general message. Ace of Pentacles reversed. I almost feel like this kind of goes along with the Tortoise card in the terms of feeling fragmented and not being grounded, because this is the earth suit, the pentacles, the material realm, the, being grounded in the world around you, in your job, in your home, in your community. And it's a wonderful opportunity being presented to you from the universe. So reverse, I just feel like if you are going too fast this month and you're not slowing down to think about things and think about the decisions you're making and the things you're saying, you're going to miss some important opportunities. You're going to miss some doorways. So don't move too fast. It's about finding the balance in speed this month. So go ahead with projects, go ahead with challenging yourself and saying what needs to be said, but also mix in that time that you get to slow down and just take a look at what's going on around you. Okay, so it's a balance here, a balance between intellect and material, practical goals. So whatever's going on in your head, whether it's a conversation you feel needs to be had, or a really good idea that you want to share, some boundaries that need to be expressed, some worries you need to express to your boss or whatever. Take what's going on in your head and figure out a way to bring it into the material world in a practical and well thought out way without being too hasty, okay? So now I'm going to pull one card for each element. So because we're in Gemini season, I'll start with air, okay? So if you're an air sign, that means you're a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra. Your card for June is the Lovers. Okay, this is actually also a Gemini card. This is the Gemini card for the major arcana. So it's a soulmate connection. So like I said, you are meeting new people this month, if you're an air sign especially. But it's also a big, important lifetime decision this month, okay? And this could be something coming up with the new moon, like a new opportunity. So it's making a big choice about what do you want to prioritize? What do you value? And which path do you want to choose? Which people do you want to be in cohorts with? Which people do you want to be communicating with? So surround yourself with the right people and take your time making a decision this month if you're an air sign, okay? And be willing to dive into a new relationship you never saw yourself in, okay? So water signs, if you are a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, your card for June is Seven of Cups reversed. So Seven of Cups is having a lot of opportunities, having a lot of unknowns, a lot of choice. It can sometimes represent being overwhelmed with choice. Not everything is as it seems. Be careful what you wish for. This being reversed for water signs, I'm seeing like you're now starting to sort of feel like you're a little more sure of yourself. There's not so much unknowns. There's not so much choice and change and options that you're overwhelmed. No, that's kind of over. Now you're kind of starting to really get clear about who you want to surround yourself with, which path you want to take, what you want to focus on. So that's a really good thing. So if you are still feeling overwhelmed, just kind of take a break and trust that the answers are coming and things will be clear this month. Things will really, I think, become simple, simplified, obvious, and clear for you this month. Water signs, okay, that's good. So earth signs, if you're a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, your card for June is the Lovers. Okay, so there's a lot of new relationship energy this month for a lot of people. So earth signs, again, you can watch the air sign section that I started with because it's the same thing. It's a big life choice in terms of which path you're taking, who you're aligning yourself with, which which people you want to be around, which relationships you want to pursue. This is big, this is the next phase of your life. This is meeting people that are really going to direct you into the next journey. So take your time, don't rush, but also be willing to step outside of your comfort zone and meet people that you normally wouldn't meet and have conversations you normally wouldn't have and just expand your social circle, okay? And I see some new friendships, some new loves, some new business partnerships coming in that will be really instrumental in your path, okay? Fire signs, so if you're a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, your card for June is the Seven of Wands reversed. So the past month or so, you might have felt really sort of on edge, or like you have to always be on the defense, always defending your choices, defending your actions, standing up for your beliefs, because you really feel, you might have felt sort of attacked, and this could be by society at large, expectations, or it could be by loved ones, family, your partner, your coworkers, your friends, sort of questioning your decisions or sort of just making you feel like it's you against the world. So this being reversed, I see June as like a big exhale. You don't have to defend yourself anymore. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to fight. You don't have to be on the defense. I think June in general for people will be a great big sort of breath out. Like just relax. Things are slowing down. Things are evening out. Things are becoming more clear. And you don't have to stress too much. Just relax. Just have fun. Be yourself unapologetically, which fire signs are very, very good at. So give yourself credit for that. And don't feel like you have to explain yourself to anyone. Just relax, sort of conserve your energy this month, fire signs. Okay, so happy June. I see it as a very bright, positive, happy month of big changes and travel and expansion and new friends and new love and just relaxing and enjoying. So happy June, everyone, and we'll see you for your July reading.